Hey everyone, this is Fabulous Makeup and thank you for watching. This is my Galaxy makeup tutorial. If you want to find out how I got this look, keep watching and find out. I'm also debuting this new hair. Alright dudes and dudettes, let's talk about how we get this look. Let's start with the zipper. And before we even start with the zipper, let's talk about my nails, this inspirations. Shout out time to Stacy Cummings. These nails, y'all. These were a collaboration for this look. It's very, very inspired. She's very talented. She's got some amazing off the top of her head things going on her Instagram. Check her out, Nails by Stace. That's what they are, y'all. I start off by placing the zipper where I want it for the end result. And you can get the zipper from any kind of craft store, Michael's, Joann's, any place like that sells them just kind of randomly. I was doing this late at night, so I had to, improvise with one of my jackets. So, Next I'm taking some tape and I'll place it over where that zipper was to kind of outline where that line is going to end on my face. I'll just apply it, and this is where the eyeshadow will go on the inside. I'll also clip the inside of my nose so that the tape doesn't have some spaces weirdly, and I'll just keep a nice line. Nothing's getting in or out. I also didn't realize that my ring light wasn't up to its brightest, so surprise! So now I'm going to be combining my Pure Eyelid Primer with my Smashbox Face Primer. This way I'm going to get a nice bold color out of the pigments of the eyeshadows on my face. Now apply it to my hand and kind of warm it up. I didn't use all the product that I put on my hand, so don't worry, that's a lot of face primer, that's a lot of primer. I didn't use all of it, but just enough to get enough coverage in that area evenly. To make sure that my eyeshadow colors stay true and stay in general, I will apply my NYX white eyeshadow base all over as well. And this will give that color a nice pop and it'll stay. I'm applying some regular Elmer's glue over my eyebrow and the color will go over the eyebrow easily. Next I'm going in with my Ulta eyeshadow blush and lip gloss palette. This thing is amazing. I'm going in with this rose, kind of rosy red color, maroony rose red color, and I'm just using my fingertips and just kind of applying it in random spots. I'm doing that with some blue as well. There's no really specific way of doing this. You just kind of put the color wherever you want randomly and just kind of build up the color as you go here and there. I'm going in with my eyes, face, and lips palette with this green, and I'm not using it too much. I'm using it sparingly because I didn't want to draw too much attention to green in this look. I wanted to be more of like purples, reds, blacks, yellows. Speaking of black, I'm going in with my Avant Pop next. This is nice and pigmented. I don't have to use too much of this. I'm using just a little bit here and there just to create some deep space. I'll put that on my eye. I kind of just applied it like crazy on my eye because I just kind of wanted my eye to look like a sunken black hole, I guess what I was thinking. I really don't know. I was just kind of going with it. I'm going back in with those blues and the red and just kind of building up more color as I go, kind of shading, and I'm using some purple, filling in those spaces between the blue and the red so I can just kind of bring all of those colors together as one seamless entity of color, I guess. I really don't know how to describe these things sometimes, I'm sorry. You just gotta go for it, Go crazy. There's nothing you can't do wrong with this look. Come on. Back in with my Ulta palette, I'm using some white, and I'm gonna create kind of a implied galaxy within my galaxy look. I'm using some Snow White hair color and a very tiny lip brush. I'm gonna create some wispy white outlines, just kind of give the illusion of like a swirling galaxy. I'm gonna add some other colors, it's gonna bring it together, it's all gonna work out. With my Avant Pop, there's a really brilliant yellow in here that I discovered that I liked using for this. I'm gonna pop it into the inner corner of my eye as like a highlight for my eye, and I'm also gonna use it for the very center of my galaxy that I drew on. Just gonna build up the color a little bit by little bit and blend it out with my finger. I'm also using that same little tiny lip brush I used to create those wispy outlines for each of these yellow and this orange that I'm using on the outside. Doing a little dance party in between. You gotta do that when you're listening to reggae. Next, using my Bellapierre. I'm not exactly sure if that's how you say that or not. I don't speak French. It is a shimmery powder, very loose shimmery powder. I'll use it kind of lightly. I kind of went a little overzealous with it later in this video. You'll see what happens. But I'll just kind of sprinkle that here and there. Then I'll go back in with my Snow White liquid and using, this is just kind of a dual-ended liner brush that I'm using to create some stars. Some white dots, stars, whatever you want to call it. And just kind of applying them randomly as I go. And since space is filled with tons of stars and I'm not going to do that many dots, I'm going to use a toothbrush and some of that Snow White. I'm going to dilute it with a little bit of water that's on the toothbrush, as you can see. It just kind of makes it a little bit lighter. And we're going to spray that with the toothbrush in random areas. I guess you could use a spray bottle for this if you really wanted to, but this one I could control a little bit more because there wasn't a whole lot of water on the toothbrush. And of course, it wipes off really easily with a little makeup wipe, so no worries on that. I'm using this dual-ended eyeshadow and eye crease brush. I'm using that Bellapierre loose shimmer powder and sprinkling that all over. And as you can see, that's where it happened to be a little bit too much, but it's okay, I worked with it. And of course, if you make a mistake, you make that mistake into a comment. You know, there are no mistakes, just creative tangents. And I was fixing that little mess up of extra shimmer powder on a whim, so I'm just creating a little extra wisp with that Snow White and some yellow colors and just kind of, you know, just fixing it. So that's that. Remove the tape and see your beautiful, awesome creation, and remove some of that excess shimmer powder if you have it. And also any of that Snow White comes off nice and easily. Then you can just measure where that zipper was before, make sure that it lines up nicely, and it'll cover up any lines. I'm using some LashGrip eyelash adhesive in white because it'll just dry some clear, and I'll just apply that on the outside of that. Let it dry a little bit and get a little sticky. Then you can apply that zipper. Oh, how it gets so sticky. Family Guy, anyone? My nerd is showing a little bit. We won't talk about it. I do a nice Peter Griffin laugh too. Anyway, now we're gonna work on them lips. Those lips though, we're gonna wipe them out so we can get some nice pop of color on the lips by using that NYX white eyeshadow base. Rocking a little powdered donut look. Going in with my Palladio Herbal Precision Eyeliner. This is Electric Blue number 787224. I'm going to use this for my lip liner. I'm going to line my lips and then blend the edges with the side of the pencil and then darken the inner corners of my lips so I can get a nice ombre lip going on. So what prompted this look? I was taking an astronomy class last term and was shown so many pictures and was learning so many different things about space that I was just inspired by all the pictures to create something that was just different and cool, so that's why I like this look so much. I will go back in with my Avant Pop, that nice brilliant yellow, and fill in the middle of my lips and just build up that color so I can just, you know, just have some poppy, colorful lips. And then of course, to get those sharp lines around those lips, I'm using my LA Girl HD Pro Concealer and this really tiny brush. I have no clue where I got this from, but it works out really nicely for small details like this. And I'll just kind of, you know, fix the lines on the outside of my lips and redefine my Cupid's bow and, you know, make all those lines nice and crisp and sharp. And that is it. This is the final look. I'm so happy and I'm really, really excited for this look. If you want to do something with the other eye, this is just something I did like randomly. If you want to figure out how I did my eyeliner and how I got this eyeshadow look, you know, like, share, subscribe to my videos, and I'll let you know. But yeah, this Galaxy makeup was a nice inspiration for many, many different things, and I was really having a lot of fun with it. and I got a nice response on it on social media and decided that a video was a necessary go. So I hope you like. Thank you so much for watching. Follow me. I have Instagram and Snapchat, Fabulous Makeup. Love you.